Okay.
Hello.
Hello there, everybody.
Hello.
Hey, folks.
Welcome to the Octagon. We're back.
Oh no, the Discord audio is not playing. Why not? Hang on.
Oh.
Welcome to the traditional troubleshooting hour that happens at the front of all of these streams.
The mandatory 45 minutes at the start of every match where we figure everything out. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, it's good to be back. I say, having streamed
is.
every single one of these matches, but
Hello. Okay, y'all are audible on my end now too.
nice.
Welcome
Wonderful.
on in, everybody.
Excellent.
Thank you to all the followers from Koban and Goofy, and welcome on in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well.
We're back. Second round for Flicky. I think first time Keller's playing in the tournament.
That's correct.
Mm-hmm.
This has been something I've been a little scared of. I know Kel is way more powerful than they like to let on in a lot of regards, and oh my god, just today I had some really scary things where it's like, oh, I'm really going up against somebody who knows what they're doing.
All right. How about we actually introduce what this tournament is about for all of the new viewers who came in. So this is the Team Fluffy Balatro multiplayer tournament, where a bunch of friends from the Team Fluffy stream team, wonderful people. We got Flicky here, we got Kelazun here. They're about to head off against each other in a best of 3 Balatro multiplayer match. This is the first time that I'm actually streaming one of these rounds because couldn't actually manage to stream the other rounds on account of time zone differences. But for those of you who are curious, I have the bracket right here on the screen right now, so you can see where we're standing so far. Kel had a bye day on round 1, so this is the first time that Kel is playing. Flicky had a match against Reagan earlier, so this is Flicky's second match. I'm the commentator right here. Gacha is also a commentator.
Hello.
We got the 2 players on either side. They're not going to be able to hear the commentators. They're going to be muting the commentators, and they can only talk to each other during the head-to-head boss blinds.
That's right.
I got my bracket. Got the brackets up on my screen as well. I am playing this week. I'm playing on Thursday. That will be against Spiky. So look forward to that. Yeah, for those unfamiliar with how this works, each player has 4 lives. When you lose against the score, or you lose a life, and at the end of every ante, there is a PvP blind where the players both compete to see who can get the most chips. Whoever gets less loses a life. You continue until someone loses all their lives. So it's quite straightforward. Joey and I can discuss some of the nuances of some of the multiplayer changes when we're actually in the game. But first things first, we need to figure out what deck we're playing with. I have a coin here with me. Kel, as it's your first time playing, do you want to call heads or tails?
Okay, tails.
Tails. I dropped the coin. 1 second.
Great job.
As it lay.
It is tails. So, Kel, you can pick deck first.
I'm smiling. I know what's coming. I'm smiling.
It's the deck that brings the most amount of darkness,
Uh-oh.
which of course is the Anaglyph deck.
Oh, okay.
Anaglyph.
All right.
Okay.
Fancy.
I was getting ready to like pop a vein out of my forehead because before this we had all been
So for
joking
the
about
viewers
like,
at
what
home-
if Kel picks black deck.
For the viewers at home, Anaglyph deck is a deck where after defeating each boss blind, you gain a double tag.
And Flicky will be able to pick the stake that they're playing at.
Yeah. I'm feeling spicy.
Oh,
I'm going to pick gold stake.
Oh, okay.
My goodness, that is the highest stake that we've seen this tournament so far. So this one introduces rental jokers.
Rental and eternal jokers.
And temporary
And
jokers.
perishable.
temporary.
Yeah,
And-
it's
yeah,
everything.
And you lose a discard. And it ramps up super quick. And you don't only make...
It's everything. We might see some people lose more than 1 life during the regular blinds.
Absolutely. Well, you two, I want a good clean fight. Nothing below the belt. that comes after. And yeah, good luck to both of you.
Good luck, Cal.
All right.
I'm
good.
muting everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, so long as Kel knows that you can unmute for the PvP blinds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody.
Yes. Once we have the PvP blinds, the players can unmute each other to
Yeah. Kel has watched these before, like Kel will know. Oh, what an opening salvo from Flicky on this one to just go straight in on the gold stake. This is gonna hurt. It is. It's gonna hurt them a lot more than it hurts us.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh,
All
what
right.
happened to my music? Here we go.
There we go. So I'm turning down the voices of the players so that us commentators can talk to each other right now. Wow, what a decision from both. First of all, Anaglyph, really fun deck to play with.
I actually quite like Anaglyph. Yeah. I think it's underrated.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like, I actually was doing like some speed runs to try and unlock the Mary Andy, and it's really fun to like play around with the different tags that you get from skipping blinds. And yeah, definitely Anaglyph, kind of underrated as a deck. What you can do with it.
Yeah, it's I mean, because we had a discussion. I think it might have been during the Flicky versus Reagan game where we were talking about how after a certain point, Balatro players don't tend to skip blinds much because you lose income. You lose opportunities to use the shop. Early Gross Michelle there for Flicky. Yep. We love to see Mike the Banana.
For it, of course.
Of course, yep. And it looks like Kel's about to get that too. Yeah, so players, after a certain point, the juice from skipping a blind often isn't worth the squeeze. And a Glyph deck really changes that weighting though. We might see more skips than we do otherwise.
Huge.
I mean,
so look at the money.
$33 straight away. Yeah, I
that came
don't
from the
blame
skip,
him.
right?
That came from the skip. Yep. Okay, got the star, got Supernova. Supernova can be very good depending on what you're going for.
Yeah.
Eternal might be a bit of a tough sell for that one.
Okay, Flicky's not going for the Wheel of Fortune strat anymore.
Oh, that is a rented banana.
Unfortunately. Yeah.
That is a rented banana. Okay. If
can't even grow our own food anymore.
That is what we call the Monsanto Michelle. You hate to see it. Can I
but yeah, what I'm also really surprised about is Flicky going for the gold stakes. We might see some people dropping lives during the big or small blinds rather than just the head-to-heads. What do you think about that decision from Flicky?
I think it was incredibly ballsy, and I think he purely did it because it would be funny.
Honestly. I respect that.
Yeah. 1 second,
So,
I'm doing some very quick tweaking on my end. Oh, so you keep going, sorry. Yeah, I'm just a little distracted right now.
I was actually thinking, who do you favor in this matchup between Kel and Flicky? Now we have seen Flicky actually play in the previous match, and we haven't seen much from Kel yet. Although we have seen Kel, kind of commentate on the matches like a Master Shifu, being all like, they did that wrong.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I will say, I discussed this a little bit during yesterday's game. It's a lot easier to be part of the peanut gallery watching, right? To just be like, no, they shouldn't have done that, right? You know, like during like sporting events, people be like, no, well, what objectively what they should have done is X or Y or Z. It's a lot easier to do this when you're not in the thick of it, right? So, Kel definitely
going for the pizza. Just now, by the way.
Kel definitely has the game knowledge. Let me just look up what the pizza does.
It's a PvP joker.
It is PvP specific. Yep. Pizza is at the end of the next PvP blind. Consume this joker and grant +2 discards to you and +1 discards to your nemesis for the ante.
Interesting.
Okay. So yeah, it's a lot easier to be on the outside looking in. However, Kel does have
Supernova from Kel.
Oh, Kel went for
no,
it.
that's not rental. Sorry,
no, that's
sorry,
Eternal.
Never mind.
Yeah, that's Eternal. Okay.
I nearly said it was rental because I saw like the golden thing on the top right, and I was like, oh yeah, that means it's rental, right? No.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's
Eternal Supernova though.
Ballsy decision there. But yeah, Kel's definitely got the knowledge. However, Kel has yet to actually play in the tournament. I don't know what Kel's multiplayer chops are. But as Picardi will happily tell people, being experienced in single player Balatro can only prepare you so much for multiplayer. They're two very different modes of play.
Yeah, exactly. We've seen that before. We've seen players with a lot of single player experience actually, I don't want to say fall flat on their faces, but getting caught off guard early on and ending up in the double elim bracket as a result.
Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, no, I agree. Eternal Supernova is a choice, and friend of the channel, Chappell Roan, will agree. But it's because Supernova can be really good for certain hand types, right? Obviously, if you're playing like a high card or a pairs build, then Supernova is a very safe bet, at least for much of the game. And crucially as well, Supernova will provide some early game security. But it's whether or not you want to give up an entire Joker slot for it is kind of the question.
And it also makes it harder to pivot because as soon as you build up a Supernova, when you pivot, you lose all of that progress.
Yeah, you lose all. Yeah, so you need to commit. I mean, I'll be honest, I've not been paying attention as to what kind of hands that Kel's been playing. I know Kel almost had a 2-pair going there. I don't know if they maybe want to pivot to high card, for example. I mean, even
like
flushes.
Kel is just building up various different hands. I've seen a high card, a pair, a flush just now.
Yeah, which just makes me wonder what their intentions are for the Supernova. Okay, well they're buying a Jupiter, so maybe
buying a Jupiter. Okay,
so maybe they're just
into flushes then.
Maybe just going for flushes. Yeah,
a safe bet to go for.
Perfectly cromulent hand type, I think. I know some people don't like flushes. I think they're fine.
They are more than fine in the PvP as well because you do not have to deal with as many of the boss blind debuffs.
Yeah, my only gold stake win was off a flush.
I have unmuted Flicky.
There goes the golden Kappa train. Goodbye, golden Kappa train.
All right,
they're readying up.
First
Let me just go
PvP
ahead and
blinds.
up the volume.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Both heard.
How are you doing over there? This has been already pretty rough on my end. I can't even lie.
Yeah, it's difficult times, if I'm honest.
What Picardi is saying is
do
true.
you have
They're
any
both
kind of
hurting
direction?
for
Because right
cash.
now, like, I'm gonna throw a hand out here that for
$10,
Ante 2, you're gonna be like, yeah, really? That's what you got?
I
Kel
mean,
only has 3.
you gotta dispose of things first.
Oh yeah, they're both hurting for money at the moment.
Yeah. The early econ hurts a lot.
My eyes may have been bigger than my stomach when it came to picking gold stake.
You know what? I didn't want to say it. My prediction would be before the end of this that Flicky regrets picking gold stake, and I'm glad that it took as long as Ante won for that to happen.
Here's what I got.
You do not go
This is
into
the big
gold
hand
stakes,
that I have.
not
That's the
regretting
most
your
you're gonna see
decisions
from me.
immediately afterwards.
I see.
Respectable 2.8k for Ante 1.
I'm actually quite happy that I finally got the first official gold stakes run after the debacle of getting my gold stakes run
Okay.
Nice.
and then not getting the achievement because I had multiplayer mod installed
I
on the side.
see what I'm going against here.
Looks like Kel might be taking the first PvP blind. Flicky will lose a life, but will gain
Looking
$10.
close.
So.
That is true. Which can be used to maybe get that early catch up. If like the early round is kind of close, you get that money, you can catch up.
Oh, you can catch up so much. Yeah, I don't want to say
got
that the
something
first
up your sleeve
PvP
over
blind
there?
doesn't matter, but it's very rare that a loss this early dictates the rest of the game.
Just
Exactly.
slightly bigger, maybe.
Nice.
Yeah. 1 by
Kel's building
Not-
fleashes.
not
They're
bad.
fairly consistent.
Well,
I'm not
good
surprised by
luck.
that.
Good luck. I'll see you on the other side.
Right. And they're going back into the think tank for another round.
Going back into the shark cage.
Spectral pack in the shop now.
It's tempting, isn't it?
Also, certificate. I kind of like the certificate.
Certificate's definitely. For me, certificate is a real hybrid Joker in that it really shines when it's combined with other Jokers. Like on its own, it's nice, but say combine it with something like Blue Joker, or I think Castle as well. Doesn't Castle scale off of having a certain number of cards in your hand, or in your deck? Sorry.
No, I think Castle based on discards.
Oh, Castle. Sorry. What am I thinking of? Not Castle. Anyway, Blue Joker, certainly. Yeah, it can be really good. Oh, and with Vampire, too.
Personally, what I've kind of loved about the Certificate of Authenticity is that it kind of like lets you deck fix on the fly.
It does, yeah.
I've had runs where I just did a flush build where I never really fixed towards a specific suit. I had an Ancient Joker on the side, and I just sort of like let the Certificate of Authenticity give me a billion purple seals, and I could just deck fix on the fly.
Yeah.
It was so great. It was so fun.
Yeah, Kel bought Certificate and then instantly sold it.
Interesting.
Smooth move. Flicky has gone in on Penny Pincher, which means that the more money that Kel spends in the shop, Flicky gets that as a return. However, both of those are rentals. That is going to be cutting into Flicky's money quite badly. As we can see, Flicky is at -3, now back up to +4.
Now 4.
Yeah.
What do you think they're going to be spending their first double tag on? Both of them are currently sitting on.
They're both sitting.
2 double tags.
So certainly, if a $25 for a boss blind comes up, I think they'll take that.
Yeah.
I mean, Flicky passed up the negative tag. It does seem like a little bit of a shame, but this early on, Flicky's not really hurting for neither of them are hurting for Joker space right now, so the need for a negative tag isn't that high. Really, money, I think, is what they need.
Myself for the late game.
And I think what Picardi is saying is also correct. Negative tags on gold stakes are bait. Let's say you get those negative tags and you get a negative Joker, but it has a whole bunch of
say it's
stamps
rental,
on it, like it being rental or perishable, that just makes you wish you had saved the double tag for something else.
Yep.
Getting the extra money from the boss blind means that you can go through the shop and select which Joker you want rather than the Joker that you were given in the moment.
And also, you got to consider the insurance as well. Not insurance, the interest.
Yes.
It's, don't get me wrong, you could craft something completely disgusting and insane with 2-3 negative Jokers, right? I don't know if I would spend 2 double tags on it though. Because if I'm not mistaken, if they skip a blind now, do both of the double tags get used or just one? I think it's both, right?
Yeah, they both get used.
Yeah, so, you know, like, do you want to have 3 negative Jokers, two or 3 negative Jokers that might or might not help you, or do you want $50 after your next boss blind? I know what I would pick. Right. Players can see if they either skip or play through the blind. Really? I didn't see that.
Oh. Do you wonder if they're going to be able to use that information to their advantage in some way?
I think if you're playing at a certain level, you maybe could. But I think, to be fair, they're also both in the same boat. I think once you have a certain amount of game knowledge, you don't need to see what your opponent's doing, because you could just maybe ask yourself, well, what would I do in that situation? The situation that you're currently in, you know? So, and other times, if you don't know what your opponent's Joker spread is, okay, well, you know, they skipped a certain blind. You can maybe extrapolate a little bit from that, but it can only help you so much, right? So I think if you're really optimizing and if your game knowledge is really good, you can maybe get a little bit of insight. But at the end of the day, I mean, Balatro, like multiplayer Balatro, is a competitive and it is an interactive way of playing the game. However, it's only interactive up to a point. You still need to kind of get your own affairs in order. You still need to get your own build up and running. you can think about what your opponent's doing and maybe get some meteors going, but really just
not going for the marble. Okay, Cal just got the penny pincher that Flicky got a little while earlier, so it looks like Flicky is ahead in the Joker order. Remember, these two are playing on the same seed.
Yes.
They will all see the same Jokers eventually. Looks like they're about to go head-to-head again, so let's unmute the players.
Yeah.
How's it going?
I'm in the trenches right now.
Hi, Amethyst. Good to see you.
Same.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere right now. I think rentals might have been a big ask on my part.
They both have their hands in each other's pockets right now.
Like,
they're both penny pinching each other. So neither of them are going to spend any money.
And because they can't spend any money, it's probably just going to be a battle of attrition where the losses are just going to take place in the small and the big blinds.
Yeah, that neither of them can afford to be penny pinched by the other, and they're both playing rental fees on something that's not helping them.
So let me just turn down the players a little bit so we can hear the commentators mostly, and then the players.
Yeah, this is actually, now, thinking about what your opponent's doing, this is an opportunity where I think if they have presence of mind, they need to look at that penny pincher, and they need to think to themselves, hang on, has this thing actually earned me
Gross
any
Michelle
money?
went extinct.
Yeah, okay,
Oh.
cool.
Gross
I know what
Michelle
I
went
need to
extinct
know.
for Cal.
I'll see you in the next one.
Interesting.
Yep. See ya.
Alright, let's lower the player volumes again. Alright, so Kel managed to kill off the banana, which means that hopefully we'll see a Cavendish.
Cavendish is now in circulation, yeah. But no, just to go back to my previous point, these players need to look at penny pincher and they need to pay attention to how much it's paying out. If they pay attention, they might see. Oh, hang on, Flicky just used his skip.
Ooh, on which one?
I think that's
the Mega Buffoon.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah, wow. Honestly, for someone who has no money, kind of a big brain play in my opinion.
Yeah, honestly, this is... You can't buy this many Jokers with your current econ, so you might as well go for that skip.
If you have no money and you get an opportunity to rip into 4 Mega Buffoon packs, pretty good. That's all I'm saying.
Can you work your way up to activating the driver's license, or will you pick something else?
If either of them still had the certificate and then they went for driver's license, you've got yourself a build there.
Huge. Yeah, no, you get all the purple seals. You get to enhance your entire deck. You're basically sitting on roses,
4 fingers
really.
is nice, but
fingers.
It's perishable though, so that's only going to stick around for so long.
Do you think that Flick is going to go for the fabled double 4-finger strategy? No, 4 fingers is gone already.
No, it's
no
because
double 4 fingers.
Flicky seems interested by the trio, however, no. Okay, yeah, okay, so he's going for the trio. Again,
right.
Rental though, rental. That's more money going out. Flicky actually just made the correct decision to ditch penny pincher. It's not paying off. But when with a
we will see Flicky drowning in debt, but probably living off of the double tags as his main econ.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree with chat. This is an incredibly wacky play, but this is the kind of play that makes this tournament really exciting to watch.
Yeah,
I'm here for the wackiness.
Honestly, I think maybe this is part of the strategy. The fact that we have, Anaglyph deck means that most of your econ can also
Kel
just
did
consist off of
Kel did the
tags.
exact same thing. Kel's ripping into the same
there we
Buffoon
go.
packs. Yep.
All right, let's see how much their builds are gonna diverge at this point. Because right now, I don't think they have any Jokers in common.
No, no, they don't. Wow. Okay. Flicky has no Eternal Jokers at the moment, which is interesting, whereas Kel has 2.
Yeah, the Supernova and the Astronomer, which means there's the
Cavendish.
We've got the Cavendish. Get the fucking Cavendish.
Cavendish has hit the building. Yep.
But which one is Kel gonna sell for that?
A second banana has hit the match. All right. Okay. You love to see it.
The question is, will we see Cavendish go extinct this tournament? I would laugh so hard.
Ooh.
This tournament has been wacky from the start, so we might as well.
I wouldn't put money on it, but if you told me it's going to happen, I wouldn't be surprised.
Okay. Buying the half Joker and then selling it for some money, and then here comes the Cavendish. Flicky
just got the certificate. I think Flicky might be regretting not getting driver's license now.
Yeah, no, definitely. Certificate plus driver's license is huge.
The driver's license that is currently on Kel's screen.
Yep, Kel's looking at it right now. Will Kel take it or not?
Mm-hmm. Me and my Cavendish in 4 oops or 6s. I mean, that's still a what, like a 1 in 200 chance, right? Like, I'd still take those odds, but yeah, you are tempting fate at that point.
Flicky is waiting anxiously for Kel to catch up, and yeah, Kel getting rid of Penny Pincher as well.
It's the right
Buys
call.
the 4 fingers, sells it, gets the driver's license.
Gets driver's
we'll
license.
see how the driver's license pays off then, once Kel sees the certificate.
Yeah. I mean, if Kel's going heavy on, like, tarot cards, maybe, then driver's license can eventually get up. But you have to do a lot of deck fixing for driver's license to start activating. But driver's license plus Cavendish, I mean, you've got yourself a build there, right? Regardless of what hand types you're doing.
Also, Pi, correct? Driver's license does not count seals. However, the seals can be purple, which can create tarot cards, which can create enhanced cards.
Exactly.
Like that is why the driver's license and the certificate are a very good combination to have.
Yeah. No, I think, genuinely, looking at Kel's build right now, I think Flicky's in trouble.
True. We got 2 X-Malts on Kel's
2
screen.
big X-Malts, too. Like, I think, are those both times 4?
Times 3, I believe.
Times 3. Okay, that's still huge. You know? That is the other thing, though. Psychic Pie has a good point. The RNG can just be rude, right?
Yeah, true.
We've seen in Momo's games, luck is absolutely a stat.
Red Seal 5.
Yeah.
But, absolutely, yeah. Assuming the RNG isn't rude. I just personally have had really good runs with certificate and driver's license. Looks like the head-to-head is starting.
So...
Yeah?
How are you feeling? Has your mood improved?
Welcome on in, Ezra!
Kel, I've never panicked more in my life.
Flicky should be panicking, and we'll see how hard Flicky's gonna panic once Kel gets their score in. Gets their score in.
Doesn't change. Like that.
Kel's not scored yet.
Right there was like my ideal hand.
Kel's not putting any chips on the board yet.
We'll see. I wanna keep pushing, but I had a couple of things fall through, engines that didn't end up turning over.
Okay, a bit of a slow start for both of them.
Okay. Once again,
here comes the flush.
It's the best I
Cal.
got.
Okay, let's see what this flush does.
Just
Fourth
shot
down
just
from
over
Flicky, and
shit.
wow, the flush instantly beat that entire score.
Flicky's in trouble. Flicky's in trouble.
Huge trouble. But we'll see whether or not Flicky can make a return. Remember, this is Anaglyph deck where you have so many combat mechanics.
It's a little heartbreaking because I've seen so many avenues Flicky could have gone down if Flicky knew kind of which jokers were coming up in a pull or two. But that's the thing, and that's the thing about Gold Stake as well, is the presence of perishable jokers, the presence of eternal jokers. They get you second guessing yourself. And as we've seen in the Picardy versus Momo game, you can like Jimbo Balatro can hate you specifically, and can just give you all the jokers you need, but they're perishable, right? Or a joker that would be good to have now, but you would want to get rid of later is like, no, it's eternal, right? So the RNG giveth, and it can very much take it away as well.
Oh dear, I think Flicky might lose life on the big blind. And it's his last life.
It's his last life.
Wait, no, 4 of a kind?
No, it's not enough.
Oh, game over.
Oh, damn.
There we go, that's 1.
Hubris. Hubris of Gold Stake.
You had the Cavendish?
Yeah.
Where did you get a Cavendish from?
There was a banana that was like rental at the start.
Yeah, I had the same one. When did yours die?
Like I
Second
played
PV.
5 rounds with it.
Second PvP blind.
So I lost a lot of money.
I think I went like 3 whole antes with it myself.
Mm-hmm.
And I was leaning on that. I think by the time mine died,
I'm pretty sure
I
his
think we
second
were past
PvP
where the
blind.
Cavendish was
We're
in the
away from
Joker
Tom Udis.
rotation.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good round. Jeez.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was
unmuting the commentators.
chaotic.
Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But where did you use your double tags?
I used them. So first, I skipped the first blind without a double tag to get the $25.
Mm-hmm.
And then I used the double tags. I saved all of them for there was one Mega Buffoon pack skip. And then I had 3 double tags. And I was like, surely there's a build in here. And there was not a build in there.
We'll wait for him to unmute us. We can offer some insights, but yeah.
We got y'all unmuted.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we'd have to check the VOD. I think it was bad RNG. Kel's Gross Michelle died, I think, after the second PvP ante, whereas yours stayed alive.
Mine kept going for a
Yours
long
kept
time.
going because you share a seed. I don't think you share dice RNG. And you both also tripled up the Mega Buffoon packs as well. So you're both ripping into the same Mega Buffoon packs as each other.
Yep. Yeah, no, that was something. And you had good scaling going with the Supernova on top of the Cavendish and the driver's license. Yeah, I was done. It was done for me as soon as I here's what I did earlier in the game. There's Penny Pincher, which is the one that gives me money for, I think, every $3 you spend, I get $1. And I was like, this is a brutal seed. I'm not doing well. I'm going to bank on Kel also not doing well. So hopefully I get a lot of money after the next like PvP round. And then I got $1 and I was like, fuck, dude.
You both had the rental penny pincher, you both had your hands in each other's pockets, and neither of you were spending any money because you were spending all of it on the rental penny pincher. So
this says a lot about society.
Says a lot about society. Yeah, absolutely. And so we were just sat there like, you gotta get rid of it. You just gotta get rid of it. It's not doing anything for you. It's just killing you. It's killing you, right? Like,
It is what killed me. That and my hubris of being like, maybe we'll both be off balance if I pick gold stake.
I made a prediction that you would instantly regret picking gold stake, and when I unmuted you for the first PvP blind, the first thing you said was, "Oh, I shouldn't have picked gold stake." So, yeah, hoist by your own petard, they say.
As it were.
Yeah. All right, 1-0 to Kel, which means we switch over for the next game. So Flicky gets to choose the deck, and Kel gets to choose the stake.
Yeah. I was debating long and hard over what my pick for deck would be, because I know Kel is very good at the game.
Yes.
And Kel also has very good scaling in certain scenarios like this. It was between Magic and Plasma for the next one for me.
Ooh, okay.
And I love Plasma deck, but I know that Kel knows how to build on Plasma deck. So I'm going to go with Magic.
Magic deck.
Magic.
Okie dokie.
We haven't had Magic in this tournament, right?
No, we haven't. Not yet.
Don't think we have. So you start with the Crystal Ball voucher and 2 copies of the Fool.
Yes. And Kel, which stake would you like to play at?
I like green.
Okay, green's
like
nice.
green.
Right,
Yeah,
green.
Everyone likes green. Green's a
Much
nice color.
different from the last one.
This
Yes.
stake is green for an incredible reason.
You are the greenest steak ever.
The stake is green because you can place it there. Yeah.
Yep, exactly.
Okay. Well,
Best of luck, you.
best of luck to the both of
Yeah.
you.
Good luck, Kel.
Are they... Oh, there we go.
Okay, yeah, they're ready.
Okay. It's just kind of sat in there in silence for a moment.
Intense.
Yeah. So, interesting.
That's just part of Kel's psychological strategy.
Absolutely. So you start with 2 copies of the Fool, and what was the other thing for Magic Deck? It was a Crystal Ball, right?
Crystal Ball, which means that you have an extra consumable slot.
Yes. Okay. So, very, very tarot heavy at the start here, but kind of once you use those 2 original Fools, it doesn't really affect play that much. This is really a good deck for giving yourself a strong start. And then...
And what is also nice is that it gets you the Omen Globe a little bit quicker.
True. Yeah. But yeah, this is very much a deck where when you get a certain planet card or certain tarot card early, you're just like, sick. Alright, I'm just doubling down on this. This is going to be my build for the rest of the run, right? Not a great deck to pivot from, in my opinion.
True.
Yeah, no, I think Picardi
Joker on Flicky side, but he's going for the Gold Joker.
I think Picardi's got the right idea of it. It's a hard deck to optimize. That doesn't mean it's a bad deck. It's a deck where the mechanics of the deck itself don't necessarily lend themselves to hyper specialization, which can be interesting in itself, right?
Yeah, it gets you like an early deck fix. It can be really useful if you have a flush build in mind from the start.
Oh, and you get a Jupiter streak. You can instantly get like level 3 flush. Yeah. Ooh, negative square Joker.
And there's the Omen Globe right away in Flicky's shop.
Okay.
But can't afford it right now.
Can't afford it.
Actually goes for a planet pack. Ooh. Okay, so let's see. Oh, okay. It looks like Flicky is fooling Full House.
You know what? It's
high scoring hand.
Perfectly cromulent hand,
doable.
yeah. Decently doable. I think you have to deck fix a little bit to make it consistent, but it's not the most unattainable high scoring hand you can get. So I think that's sensible.
I'm also seeing that Kel already has the Square Joker.
Yes.
So Kel did not pass up the Square Joker. I'm thinking Kel might fool either Uranus or something else that can help them consistently get...
Uranus or...
Wait, or 4 of a kind. Maybe Venus. 4 of a kind Venus?
Mars.
Venus
is 3 of a kind, yeah.
The red planet.
Yeah, no, it's... which, I mean... Two pair is more consistent, I think, but 4 of a kind is obviously much higher scoring. However, the thing to remember though is you actually don't have to go those. You could also go 3 of a kind, you could go pair, you could even go high card. You just need 4 cards in your hand when you play it, I believe.
True.
So.
And it looks like Kel's going for Mercury.
So that's a pair build.
That's a pair build. A fairly low scaling hand, but I think
but when you get it scaling,
the Square Joker, could scale okay. Going for the egg as well. Yeah,
you get that bad boy scaling, and you're good. And instantly gets
the Fools for the Hermit. Yeah.
Instantly gets the sidekick where you have to play 5 cards. To which we say, lol, lamau.
But for Flicky, that is not a huge deal on account of having leveled up the Full House build. Looks like Kel's going for a pair.
Yeah.
Flicky leveling up the Full House again.
So we're going to have our first PvP blind shortly by the looks of it. Early selling of the egg to get Blackboard. Blackboard with Square Joker. It's okay. It's okay. I don't hate that move, but it's maybe not the move I would take.
I mean, it's also not the move that I would take, but that's why I'm in the commentary box.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually playing in the tournament.
yeah, exactly. I've not played in the tournament yet. I just know that when I play, everyone's just gonna be like, "Yeah, he shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have done that. He's choking." He's throwing the game, right? I'm gonna say now on
$0, you'll have to see it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say now. When I lose, I'm throwing on purpose for views. It's not because I'm bad at the game. And if you say that, I'll sue you.
Also, looking at the econ right now, both players still kind of hurting for cash, but at least Flicky kind of has an engine to keep the econ going with the Ghoul Joker.
Yep.
Currently, Kel has no econ jokers at all, and is also currently sitting at $0.
Swishy, thank you for the follow. Throwing on purpose so you can bully people in the losers bracket. I'm glad you get it. Yeah. I'm glad you get it. I'm personally okay with being a big fish in a small pond. So.
Cal was hesitating for a second there on the blackboard, but decided against selling it for anything else, which is very fair. It's got the +10 mult on it.
Yep.
Don't want to get rid of it so easily.
No, yeah, you don't want to make that decision lightly, definitely.
Skip the blind for a free joker. Okay.
Okay. I'm muting.
Okay. Here we go.
Well,
How are you feeling?
confused. There's opportunities there, but nothing for certain.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways that this one is asking us, like, maybe I could play it this way, but I'm really not certain about it.
I am just turning down the players just for a second to say that this is part of the Flicky playbook. Flicky will build a very reliable engine, and then in the PvP blinds will be like, I'm just a little guy. I don't know what I'm doing. I haven't got anything.
Yeah.
That's classic.
He's already
Flicky.
got a really good full house.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
Yeah, look, I mean...
Look at that flaming full house,
watch
level
this,
5.
Watch this score he's going to get. This is the guy who's currently saying he's a little guy who doesn't have anything ready. Right? Watch this. 18k.
18,000 on the first PvP. That's pretty good.
I'm hoping it can hold up.
I don't know if Kel is going to be able... Oh, yeah.
No, it's not.
Kel managed to get the blackboard to trigger.
Oh,
Has
actually,
one
hang
hand
on.
left.
Kel might get it. Kel might get it depending on what Flicky
Good.
can do.
We've got a fight going.
We have got a fight.
I got some chips on top.
Ooh.
The question is whether you build toward that one hand or whether you're going to be able to just have an either.
I think I want to give this to Flicky. Yeah.
No!
Oh, okay.
I'm actually confused about that because Kel left a diamond unused, which means that the blackboard didn't trigger. Interesting.
Oh. Do you think maybe they just didn't see it?
Maybe, or maybe they wanted to get the econ from losing.
Maybe. Actually, that's a perfectly valid... Oh. I mean, now that they've taken that loss, they can get the blueprint.
True! That is actually a huge play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Getting the econ to get blueprints.
I think genuinely, I wouldn't be surprised if Kel took that L on purpose to get the money.
Ooh.
Because
Flicky
Flicky
is now
Flicky
swimming in cash. 46. Is he
And-
gonna buy the blank?
didn't buy To the Moon either with that much money. You hate to see it. Although To the Moon, I think, is maybe a little more limited in its utility in multiplayer Balatro versus single player.
Yeah, considering the fact that multiplayer games tend to be a little bit quicker than single player ones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Blueprint was free. Okay. I'm not wearing my glasses at the moment, so. Yeah, so got the Blueprint and the Vagabond. Kel is currently poverty maxing. You love to see it.
Yeah, so far Flicky is not having any trouble at all with the blinds right now, so I'm curious
Flicky's
to
on-
see what Kel's plan is.
Flicky's on top at the moment, but every hand that Kel does, that square joker gets a little squarer. That square joker is getting 3 square meals a day and is growing up to be big and strong.
I love the way with words you have.
Thank you.
Oh, blueprinting Vagabond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you could move around Vagabond depending on what you need, like putting it on Vagabond at first and then putting the blueprint on the blackboard if you really want to have the big score. Stuntman.
Ooh, Stuntman. Okay.
I like Stuntman on Plasma Deck.
Well, sure, yeah. Yeah, you can tell that Kel was deliberating a bit about the Joker order. No, if you're going to be this poor, I think blueprinting Vagabond would be the way to go. Either for the econ for selling, or just getting yourself more.
I would blueprint Vagabond on like the first couple of hands, and then put it on the blackboard when I really need the score.
Yeah. Although that being said, I mean, that's an easy 27k on what was that, a pair, right? Like,
yeah,
Kel's doing something.
That's
right?
pretty huge. Yeah.
Ooh, hiker.
So Kel knows what kind of scores they can get, and now they need to indeed blueprint Vagabond so they can deck fix it and get even higher scores. They know what they're capable of now.
Absolutely. I couldn't call it though. I think both players are giving a very strong showing at the moment. True. Very, very well observed. Because Kel's playing pairs, Stuntman is a lot safer to use.
That's very true.
No, Kel's got a very mean-looking build together at the moment. I think Flicky's feeling good right now. I don't Flicky realizes how much danger he's in.
Yeah, I'm like looking at their Joker setups right now. I think Kel might have this one, for this round at least.
Yeah.
Let's unmute.
Flicky has seen the delicious wedge of cheese under the anvil.
Going here, but it still is like a little
and Kel's got the saw out to saw through the rope.
Oh, I see.
Alright.
Because
no mercy getting the double proc on the blackboard. 27,000.
That's a really
on the first
mean.
hand.
That's a really mean.
Interesting.
Oh.
You know what I just realized? I think one of the other reasons why Stuntman is so potent is because it combines well with Blackboard, because you have fewer non-black cards in your hand at any given moment.
Oh my god, am I actually not going to draw what I need to draw?
Yeah, actually, that's such a good synergy I never considered. You're minimizing the risks to Blackboard. Oh, that's crazy.
Oh my god, I didn't draw what I needed to draw. Oh my god.
Oh
Huge.
no. Kel, talking about growing up big and strong, Kelazun.
Well, hey, I think you might win this one.
I think Flicky's just accepted the inevitable.
Oh lord! Huge, huge. All right,
3-3.
I'll be back soon. All right.
Flicky can still come back from this, but
This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. Yeah, no, I thought about some of the pros and cons of Stuntman, and it combines
Flicky just
really
got
well
Totem
with
Beam?
Blackboard. The fact that your hands are that small, and you have the square Joker, you only need to play so few cards to have your Blackboard proc at any given moment.
Square Joker plus Stuntman plus Blackboard is mean as hell. That is such a big brain combo.
I've never considered
You've
this
never considered it,
dynamic
but it
before.
works. The more you think about it, the more sense it makes, right?
Now, I'm wondering, at what point do you think Kel might sell the Vagabond? Because, like, at some point, Kel is just gonna be swimming in cash.
Yeah, you have to. I would say Kel sells it when you get to the point where you can't reasonably get under the threshold by buying a Joker or a pack in a single store. So what, like $12, $15 maybe would be the time to get rid of it?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Like, if you can buy something nice and then get yourself just under that threshold for the following round, I would say it makes sense to keep Vagabond. But after that, it's just taking up a slot, you know?
Flicky threw in an asteroid there, by the way.
Ooh. I mean, if... I don't
know if that'll help, honestly.
no, but it'll slow Kel down a little bit. I don't think Flicky has any idea as to what kind of nightmare engine that Kel's put together here is, but that was a smart choice. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm terrified of Kel's playstyle.
Kel, the chips, the cards just fell into place for Kel. Kel just saw an opportunity and took it, and at the end of the day, that's what multiplayer Balatro is all about.
Okay, so Flicky is capable of getting really good rounds. Blackboard just proc there, and Flicky got a 54,000 on a full house.
But this is a great demonstration here. Is Flicky can get great scores, Kel will get great scores.
Exactly.
Right? Kel has the reliability to their build, whereas Flicky is still, I think, very RNG dependent, and that's what separates the winners from the losers in the Team Fluffy Balatro tournament. 2026.
Correct. I almost feel like Kel is flexing by not triggering the blackboard. Oh. Considering Cartomancer or Vagabond, maybe?
Or Bootstraps, maybe? No, you would want to just have Cartomancer, surely. Of course, Flicky, pioneer of the dice wheel build, where you just get oops or sixes and then you keep using Wheel of Fortune. Very potent build.
You might have been trying to scale the square Joker by underscoring.
True.
Perhaps.
True. Mm-hmm.
But I don't think there is a way for Kel to underscore at this point.
No, that's the thing. Kel's build is too reliable.
Hoist by their own petard.
Mm-hmm.
As they would say.
As they would say. They do say that. I heard someone say that earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Man,
Perhaps it was a certain bird who is about to extremely blow up in the next PvP.
Kel's a contender. Kel's a real contender off the back of this
Oh,
performance.
for sure. Oh, 12,700.
Yeah, Kel can't even underscore even if he wanted to.
Kel is probably just like smacking themselves on the head right now, like, oh, stop being so good at this game.
Yeah, it's. Oh, you hate to see it. Kel's too powerful. Especially if Supernova. Oh my god, that build of Supernova is gonna go nuts. And they have a. Oh no, it's Pluto, not Mercury. Not going for Supernova? Oh no, you can't.
Arcana pack first for the Hermit, probably.
Arcana, yeah, okay, true. True. Yeah, get the Supernova. Come on.
Want to get the Hermit before you start buying. I've made that mistake before where I buy everything and I'm like, oh, by the way, there's an Arcana pack right there. Oh, there's a Hermit. Oh no, I only have $2 left.
Mm-hmm.
Just checking another Buffoon pack. I don't think any of these Jokers are any better than what Kel currently has going.
No.
What a monster engine.
I don't think I'd take any of that. Yeah. I know. I if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And nothing is broke about Kel's build right now.
Okay. Again, deck fixing, not at all where I want it still for what I'm doing right now. We're going to see how it goes.
Flicky has no idea.
Right now, I'm not feeling good about long-term viability, and I really need to draw right for this to work. Every other non-PvP blind, I need to draw right once. I did not ready up.
All right, here they go.
Flicky's about to get jump scared.
There we go.
Hello, I forgot to ready up.
Oh, my pairs. No.
You're going for pairs? Nice.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Good to know, good to
He
know.
got vital information.
Uh-oh.
He knows that Kel's going for pairs.
Here's what I'm going for.
Alright, there's the pair.
There's a full house for Flicky. Let's see what that scores. Okay, alright.
Oh, actually kind of close, but...
Very nice.
Oh. Yeah, but
here's the thing.
Says,
Kel's hand is repeatable.
I was going to say,
Flicky's not so much.
Kel did not have to work as hard for that. Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay, still relatively close, but the distance is increasing.
Flicky just spat blood everywhere. Like...
Yeah, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Kel just keeps going. Flicky's already slowing down.
Flicky's looking down the barrel right now.
I'm so fucking boned, dude. Oh, well played, Kel. I have to see what your build looks like at the end of this.
Oh, we have.
We can see.
Yeah.
We can see what Kel's build looks like.
Yeah.
I think once Flicky sees it, he's going to go. I don't know. You're really good at figures of speech. How's Flicky gonna react?
I think Flicky's gonna New Vegas it a little bit. Flicky's gonna recognize that the game was rigged from the start. I mean, once Kel got this engine online, I mean, how the fuck do you counter this, really? Aside from coming out with something... We just completely missed. Flicky just got a legendary Joker.
Yeah. ×2 mulled when any kings or queens are scored. Could that be used as a comeback mechanic?
It could be. It could be.
Well, hi, welcome on in, John. Good to see you.
But as it stands, unless Flicky changes things at the moment, Flicky will also be buried shallow in an unmarked grave out in the desert by this build right now, by these pairs. So, but no, that might be.
He's really gonna have to fix his deck to get
really
all the face cards he can get.
Really needs to deck fix to capitalize on this. If Flicky can fully capitalize on this legendary,
okay.
Then Flicky
we got a strength tarot.
Yeah, Flicky could make a comeback. However, emphasis on could. Everything has to go Flicky's way, otherwise this game is over. Okay, we got another king.
You can do a full face, full house right now. I'm curious to see what the score is going to be.
I want to see what this is too. Yeah. There we fucking go. Oh, yeah,
that could be a comeback. That could be a comeback.
That could be a comeback. How reliable this is depends entirely on how much Flicky can deck fix between now and the next PvP blind. That
also, Kel going for the obelisk.
That plus photograph for Flicky that might be what Flicky needs. It's not very true. It's not repeatable yet, and that's going to be the key. That's the thing is you not only have to beat Kel, you have to beat the fact that Kel has a very reliable build together at the moment, and it's only going to get stronger.
Kel has an engine that never fails.
Never fails, and it ramps up consistently.
Flicky is flying a bow ring.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, Sock and Buskin for the retriggers on the face cards? Yeah, that would be huge.
Mm-hmm. That's an if.
Oh, actually, I just noticed Flicky has photograph now. How do I keep missing this? I keep switching between the views at just the wrong moment.
Yeah. It's yeah, no, that's the thing. Flicky, anyone else in any other situation would feel very confident about what Flicky has together at the moment. But we know how powerful Kel is. So if Flicky wins the next PvP blind, I wouldn't be surprised, but as we said before, Flicky needs to do a lot of deck fixing. Flicky needs to really get the reliability up on triggering these this full house face cards, right? And if Flicky can do that, we're going to be getting into like millions numbers.
By the way, Asteroid just lowers. I think the level
highest.
Of the most played hand.
Yeah, most played hand. Yeah.
Yeah.
So actually, Asteroid just
what's the highest level? I don't.
Might be highest level. You know what? I'll find out. I'll look it up. I have access to a search engine. I can do that. Let me just. Oh right, Google shit now. Let me open up like DuckDuckGo or something.
By the way, in the meantime, Cal is seeing the Soul Joker.
Mm-hmm. It is from the most leveled poker hand.
Right.
So not most played, most leveled.
Well.
Yep.
I'm not sure whether or not Cal's AAA is going to be as powerful because Cal also has to, Cal has small hands.
Mm-hmm.
Has to also work with the blackboard. So I'm not sure whether or not Cal is going to get as much benefit from the AAA as Flicky is going to get.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's really going to go nuts for Flicky because Flicky's playing more cards.
Yeah.
However,
playing more cards, also seeing more cards in his hands.
Absolutely. Yeah, that might be a little bit.
Ooh,
Hi.
Asteroids.
Yeah.
What's going through that little squirrel brain of yours? Because I don't really know where I'm going here.
Okay, he's doing. Flicky knows exactly what he's doing.
Oh, that's a four of a kind. That's great, but
maybe
he's looking for a full house.
Something completely terrible.
Good. That's about where I'm at.
There we go. All right, let's see this.
Like, I'm going to tell you right now.
That is the god hand that Flicky is looking for.
This is going to be my best hand for this game, or at least for this PvP round. Okay.
Okay.
Here's what I've got. I'm gonna just let it rip right now.
Oh, that is so close to a mil.
So good.
I've got nothing
Oh
after
my
that,
goodness,
though.
we've
I was
got a
just
potential
talking
comeback
about before
here.
This. I need a lot
Kel's
of
got
things
3
to
more
go
hands,
right
though.
to get that.
Kel's got 3 more hands.
And
That is
that's what I
true,
have.
but here's the
So,
thing: Kel's is consistent. 125 is the score that Kel gets
I am
almost
scared.
any time. I think Flicky might win this round.
If Flicky wins this round,
I don't know if
we
you've seen
got
these
we
tiny
got
hands
ourselves a
I'm playing
game.
after
We got
those.
ourselves a
We've
game.
got ourselves a game.
Yeah.
I thought it was over. I really thought this was over.
thought it was
Triple A is
over?
really paying dividends for Flicky, especially right now.
It's not over until the fat first sings, Joey. Come on.
Whew! Oh, what? No.
You're doing exceptionally well.
Did you predict
Yeah,
that?
but I don't know
No.
how things are going over there for you. Are you having trouble with your deck fixing?
Oh,
Because
Protox, thank you for the raid.
You're throwing everything
Protox,
you got
welcome
at
on in, everybody.
We're supposed to be allies, you maniac.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes from here. But good luck. I think I'm not confident that I'm going to keep having rounds like that.
Oh,
Wowee,
Well,
wowee.
good luck. I'll see you again in
Flicky
3
getting
points.
a life
Good
off
luck.
of Kello just there.
No, I think
Huge.
Pi's got the right idea of it. Not Prodox. Kel is using Trib like it's a photo, whereas Flicky's using Trib like it's Trib. Very true. Flicky's capitalizing. But that's what a strong
They
showing.
were both handed miniguns, and they were asked to install this on their vehicles, but
Yep.
Kel is riding a tuk-tuk.
To be now, the thing is does Kel realize he can turn that minigun backwards and use it to make the tuk-tuk way faster? We'll see. Right? It's not just about the gear you have, it's how you use it. Can you think outside the box?
I think so far we have seen that Kel is very good at thinking outside of the box.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, Kel is really good at identifying opportunities and taking advantage of them. And when it comes to the Balatro skill ceiling, that is so much what the skill ceiling is, right? It's not just the capacity to remember what the good Joker combos are, what hand probabilities are. That's all part of it. You know, good econ knowledge, that too. What separates a good Balatro player from a great Balatro player is the ability to look at a collection of Jokers and think to yourself, what can I conceivably make from this? Can you MacGyver yourself a build? And that's something
Yeah,
that Kel's
and
really strong at.
And I think we've seen so far that once Flicky got that AAA,
Gross Michelle
he
Flicky.
realized he got himself his own MacGyver as well. I'm so excited to see this potentially go for another 1-1, because, yeah.
Now, Flicky's got a mic there. However, I think we do have to consider the... you're skipping it. So, we have to consider, first of all, where would it fit conceivably into Flicky's build? But also, we have to consider the psychological effect as well. Mike let Flicky down last game, which means that that's going to be at the back of your mind, right? Is, what if I get Gross Michelle again and it doesn't pay off? It doesn't go out.
I just saw a 2 million score from Kel.
Uh-oh. How did that
Jesus
happen?
Christ.
How did that
Kel just got all faces and just decided to give it a try. I think Kel realized that he could indeed mount the minigun backwards on his tuk-tuk.
There we go. I told you. Kel was a monster. God damn.
Yeah. And it looks like Flicky has an invisible Joker right now.
Oh, no.
It would be so funny if the invisible Joker copied AAA.
And the thing is Flicky's feeling good right now. Flicky had a great comeback. Flicky had a win. We can see the truck being driven by the squirrel barreling towards Flicky right now, but Flicky's got his AirPods in. He can't hear us. You know, he doesn't hear it coming. The 2 million chip
How does
truck.
this one Avali have 4 earpods?
I mean, look at the outfit that Flicky's wearing. That's the sign of an Avali of wealth and taste, if I've ever seen one, right? So, probably won them in like a poker game on like a paddle ship.
Very fair.
Okay, well, I appreciate the raid, Protox. Thank you. Why not
Yeah, no
blueprint
worries,
the
Protox.
AAA?
Make sure to get some EPIN.
Yeah, what? Okay, so like in terms of bang for your buck optimization, Is it more worth it to blueprint the trib or blueprint the stuntman?
Definitely blueprint the trib.
Wait, if you blueprint the stuntman, does that shrink your hand even more?
I think it doesn't actually.
Because at the moment, it's got a hand size of 6.
Wait, no, actually it does. Sorry, I was comparing it with Burglar.
So I think the reason that Kel is blueprinting the stuntman... Oh shit, hang on, we didn't unmute. Is to further shrink the hand size to get blackboards to trigger more consistently.
I mean, do you think that Kel really needs more consistency at this point? Oh, blueprint does not shrink hand size? Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Here's my opener.
Oh, what an opener! 4 million.
I don't like how quiet you are. I felt like you had something cooking, and I was like, I feel like I'm looking into like.
I'm just gonna listen to him for this one.
Like, have you ever seen the show Chernobyl?
I have.
Do you remember the guy who's staring into the giant pit of burning like fizzle material? Yeah.
Yeah.
I felt like as soon as I
terrified
didn't
of
hear
this.
anything from you, I was like, it's when Kel is quiet that I know that Kel has something going. Oh my
okay.
god, really
Lost
good
this one,
stuff.
but Invisible Joker is ready, so we'll see what
Actually-
happens.
Wait, yeah.
Good luck. I'll see you in the.
This is me getting mixed up because I get mixed up between blueprint and the other one. Does blueprint go left or right?
Blueprint goes from the left to the right. Brainstorm, I think, copies the leftmost Joker. I thought.
So he is copying Trip then.
No, he's copying the... Okay, wait, who are you asking?
For Kel, sorry.
Oh, Kella's copying the blackboard.
Look at Flicky's hand. Look at Flicky's Jokers.
Double trib!
Double trib.
Double trib!
Double trib. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. Sorry. Excuse me. So at the moment, Kel is copying blackboard. Got it.
Yeah.
Double trib. We might be. The thing is Flicky needs a comeback here, because otherwise it's over. The double trib is nuts. Blueprint copies immediately to right. Okay, so was copying.
Looks like Kel is now copying the obelisk.
The obelisk. Yeah. The dream is possibly alive. That's it.
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! $500 million! $500 million!
Mamma mia!
I think that is the highest score that we've seen
That's in the
this tournament so far.
Highest score so far in the tournament. That is, as they say, a spicy meatball.
If Flicky goes out because he just pulls the shittiest hand in the universe, this is still a victory for Flicky, just because of the size of that fucking hand.
Okay, alright.
Lord.
Okay, when we get to the next PvP blind, we have to hear Flicky doing the I'm just a little guy routine. Right. Flicky will do the call an ambulance, but not for me shtick. I know he will. Right? Because I would. Let's see how...
Oh lord, he's doing it again.
Oh Jesus,
oh,
no.
Lord. One bill! One bill!
billion.
We got the 1 bill! Ash, hold me. I don't think I can take this anymore.
I can't even hold myself. What's happening? Flicky got nuked and just walked it off. Flicky looked into the Chernobyl disaster event and was just like, bet, and just chewed on a piece of graphite. That's crazy.
I need water.
Flicky got superpowers from it.
Oh lord. Oh lord.
Oh, the humanity.
Oh, the huge manatee.
Oh.
So, how do you think Kel is going to react if it happens? No, little squirrel boy, don't go into the nuke cave. Oh my god, this is a cave full of nuclear and blasting.
The thing is Flicky needs the draw luck. Flicky needs the draw
He
luck.
did manage to proc it twice already before getting to the boss blind, so
okay.
it is possible.
When we get to this PvP blind, I say we don't say anything, we just listen to them.
We are quiet
as
mice.
Quiet
or I
as
guess
mice,
as a Riolu and a panda.
Mm-hmm. Red panda's not known for being quiet. They make actually quite a lot of noises, but yeah.
Which is funny because every time I go to a zoo, it's impossible to find a red panda anywhere. They're like so well hidden.
True. I mean, they're quite rare and they sleep a lot, but when they're awake, they do make a bunch of like crazy noises.
Do you make noises when you're asleep?
Okay, hang on.
We gotta be quiet.
I'm scared.
Hello, Kelazun.
Hello. Oh, you sound very confident now.
I'm anything but, actually. I would love to say I'm confident. However, I still have too many things riding on like the right pulls. And even now it's not quite working out, so we're gonna see where from here it goes.
Well, here goes my biggest possible hand.
Okay.
Nice.
8.2
It's a good hand. I'm still holding here. I need to draw one card here to get what I had earlier.
He's got it.
Still not quite exactly what I need. I'm gonna be missing out on some X-Molt, unfortunately. But here's my retort to that.
Okay.
That's without the blackboard trigger. Oh my lord! Oh my lord!
What sort of wizardry are you up to?
That's missing the blackboard
again,
trigger.
Luck has been the driving factor for this match for me, and I think I had a lot of bad luck front-loaded.
Flicky really stood up and said, "Call an ambulance, but not for me."
Not for me. Oh no, my legendary Joker.
Oh. It's there are certain points in everyone's life where you witness something.
I just witnessed a phoenix being born.
I've already cited Oppenheimer once during this tournament, but it's Oppenheimer watching the Trinity test, right? Where he's just thinking to himself, like, what have I done? Right? Flicky has become Death, the destroyer of worlds of this build.
Flicky just peeked at the highest scoring hand for each player, and I could just hear him cackling maniacally in the background.
Mm-hmm. Flicky... All Flicky needs to do now is just deck fix. Just get the consistency. I mean, look at this.
And even without the blackboard, we saw 1 billion. I don't know how Keller's gonna catch up to that.
At this point, his greed disgusts me. You know, like if they tell me like, oh, this company wasted like $1.9 billion on a thing, I can't imagine that amount of money. It's just a word to me. And when I look at like 1.2 billion chips for Flicky, when I look at 38 million chips in a single hand, it gets to a point where it just doesn't look real anymore.
Are we going to see an E this tournament?
Ooh.
I genuinely think it might happen if Flicky is allowed to scale this hand.
Jesus. I mean...
Good lord.
I mean, what do you say to that? What can anyone say to that? I mean, at this point, how do we commentate this? Right? Is
this what newscasters felt when they looked at the first nuclear tests?
Yeah, I mean, what do you say about... I mean, look, like, Kel just got 6.8 million, and we're at the point now where that looks quaint. This is disgusting.
In any case, this is match point for... Well, it's match point for Kel, but I think Flicky's gonna 1-1 this match.
Absolutely. Yeah. Kel's just looking down the barrel right now. Just like, what can you do? What can you do against such reckless hate, right? At the moment, Kel is King Theoden, right? Of Rohan. What can men do against such hate? 20 mil?
This is so Balatro.
Again.
I know, right, Picardi? This is so Balatro.
20 mil?
Like, oh my gosh.
20 mil cute. And he's got Baron. I mean, Baron's pretty big, but... But what can you do?
Wait, he's got Baron?
Well, no, he had the opportunity to get Baron, but I think he might be stepping in.
Right.
Oh no, or maybe? No, he's out of money now. I mean, to be fair, actually, I don't know where you would fit Baron into, so never mind. Alright.
Alright, here we go. Match point.
Yeah?
Yeah? Is luck still on your side?
Remains to be seen. We're gonna see. I didn't draw the way I need to already, so enjoy this hand of nothing.
The match ends after this ante, no matter what.
Kel,
Yeah? I'm going to die?
this is what I got.
Oh god, here it comes.
Here it comes.
I'm not gonna be able to do another hand like this, so if you can beat this...
2 billion.
2 bill.
2.1 billion
2 bill.
chips. 2.1 billion chips.
Go girl, give us nothing. I can see the resignation right now.
I mean,
Kel
how
has 40,000
we
chips on
we
that.
were talking about how
So-
strong Kel's build
Sprinkling.
was.
Sprinkling some stuff.
That double triple A.
I asked before this round. I made it. I went over
humongous.
rules with my chat where I was like, "Remember, don't look at the other stream."
Flicky was
and if
given
anybody
a
tells me what jokers
minigun
are going on, they're banned from
and then
stream.
said, cool,
and
can I get
one of my
another one?
mods just went, "Just letting you know, Kel has 5 Jimbos. You are fucked." Kel has 5 standard jokers. It's over for me.
What a game!
All I can say is that
What a
it's
game.
going to be a
We
long
thought it was
night.
over for
What a
Flicky.
game! We thought
We
it was.
genuinely
we
thought it was over.
I'm
I'm glad it's not, because I want this stream to last longer.
Yeah, true.
Game.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
having
no.
fun here.
Means we get more Balatro, right?
More
Oh, that's a
Balatro.
hell of a build you had going.
Oh my, double O.
Yup. I managed to
Damn.
find. You obviously had the same trib. Did you end up going for that invisible that popped up?
No, I did not have
Yeah.
money.
No, that makes sense. Yeah, I was really hoping the invisible would not land on like photo. I was like, I have one thing that would be way better for it to land on, and I was lucky enough that it landed on trib.
Correct. I think we have learned an important lesson on how exponents work.
Yes.
Where did you get the photo chat? Or hang
The,
chat?
the chat was just in my shop. I'm pretty sure I just rolled for it at one point.
Oh.
I think so, at least. It might have been in a pack. There were not a lot of Joker packs in this one. It was mostly just shop Jokers.
Are we in?
But
Are we turned up?
Yes.
round
Good
4.
lord.
So I want you guys to know that for 80% of the game, we were just like, oh,
You want to
Flicky
turn
has.
the commentators back up?
Oh, hang on. Hello. Hello.
Flicky.
Hello.
Hello, commentators.
Hello. I want, you
Hello.
to, I want you to know for like 80% of the game, Joey and I were like, Flicky's so fucked. Like, Kel has such a good hand. Like, because like you were scoring okay, but Kel was scoring well consistently. Like, it was
Yeah.
a really powerful engine. And we were just like, yeah, we don't see any way how Flicky can like turn this round. And then you...
What we were like really terrified about was the way that all of your jokers played a role in your strategy. Like,
Yeah.
I was looking at the stuntman and I was thinking to myself, like, okay, but like that -2 hand size is actually incredibly good with the blackboard.
With the blackboard,
because
yeah.
You have fewer red cards in your hand that you have to like throw away. So
Everything
it makes
worked
the blackboard more
harmoniously.
consistent.
If you were up
Yeah.
against any other opponent that was not a filthy lucker, like a certain Avali, you would have won that easily. But unfortunately, unfortunately, Flicky believed in the heart of the cards, and so that's why you lost, right? So
It was like watching a Stradivarius play against a minigun.
yeah, exactly. Flicky was just like, this is my last opportunity. Use the Invisible Joker, and then like the plot armor kicked in, I guess, because
Oh my god.
No, if it didn't land right there is a real world where this game was easily Kel's.
oh, that was every world. That was every other timeline. Kel completely had your number by that point.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I was convinced I was fucked at that stage. I was like, this is over. This is over, and I need to now just put up as good of a hand as I can for the last one.
Absolutely. Okay. Well,
Question.
yes.
How did you spend your first 2 full cards?
I spent both of them on Earths. I saw early that I was like, okay, I'm doing full houses. And especially if I can, like the blackboard later was like, okay, that's 5 cards out of my hand every time. And if they were all kings and queens by the end for Trib. So I had already been building up full house by that point. What did you use yours on?
I used it on the smallest planet.
Oh, on the Mercury? Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, pairs work.
Triggers.
Pairs are consistent.
Pairs were working
because,
really
like,
well, yeah.
If I didn't have
it's
an
for
engine,
high hand.
oh, high card too.
okay.
Honestly,
High card, yeah.
those ones are crazy for like if you're relying on stuff in your hand, like steel cards or anything like that. Like the more that you have, the fewer you're playing. Like the stronger it gets.
It was for early game mostly.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we've got one more game to go. We'll flip the coin again. Kel, you called last time, so Flicky, do you want to call heads or tails?
I'm gonna call tails on this one.
Tail Squad.
Tails.
Oh, Kel, do you
So
want
I
to make
picked
this
the
do you want to make this entertaining?
What's your proposition?
You want to do plasma deck?
I don't know.
I'm thinking I think if we made it to game 3 and it's on me again, I think we're doing plasma deck.
Oh,
All right, so it's on you for the stake.
let's see. Plasma deck. Let's do black stake.
Cool.
Okay.
That sounds good to me.
You get something very
Black
funky
stake
going
it
on. It's the 3rd game. Do we need a break?
I'm good if y'all are. Those first 2 were pretty snippy, but if y'all need 5, I can take 5.
No break needed here. How about you, Ash?
I'm okay, but if Kel, if you want a break, I don't mind taking a break.
I don't need a break.
Okay. All right. Good luck, Kel.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck
What
to the
a
both
game.
of you.
What a game.
What a game.
Man, what a game.
Second game in the tournament. That
Second
is
game in
actually
the
going
tournament's
into
gone-
round 3. I forgot to update my scoreboard. Let me do that real quick. Boop.
So, for anyone who doesn't know Balatro as well, Plasma Deck is actually a very interesting deck because it really forces you to play the game differently. So, in ordinary Balatro, when you make a hand, you calculate chips and you calculate multiplier. So let's say a certain hand will give you like 100 chips times 4 equals 400 chips, right? What Plasma Deck does is it adds both those numbers together, then divides them equally between the two. So 100 plus 4 turns into 104, and then that turns into 52 chips multiplied by 52 mult, which I can't do the math on off the top of my head. It's a lot more than 104, right? So Plasma Deck tends to be a very high scoring deck. It does mean that the scaling on Plasma Deck actually increases at twice the rate as regular Balatro, but it also changes the value proposition of a lot of jokers that you have. So, for example, anything that gives additional chips, say like, 100 extra chips, that's an extra 50 mult, right? Yeah. So, it really tests your knowledge of the game and your knowledge of mathematics to change, like, okay, well, what, how much am I getting here? I mean, Flicky went straight for Castle. I think Castle was just flat.
Which is a good one. Castle is a wonderful scaling
on
chip
Plasma.
joker, which,
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. This is one of those cases where scaling chips are actually kind of okay. Sure, there are no X chips, which means that in the long run, if you have some really good scaling X mult cards, you kind of still want to favor plus mults anyway. But getting scaling chips is actually really good.
Yep. And to quote Frankie in my chat, Plasma is where you find out if your run is British or American. You either get chips or you get fried.
I feel like in single player, Plasma deck can kind of feel like a noob trap in that the
it definitely
scaling of the antes can really bite you in the butt. Like, I've tried to go for gold stakes runs on Plasma deck, and I have a way harder time than if I'm playing, say, blue decks.
Plasma makes you feel really powerful, but God, the scaling's a bitch. It really is.
Yes, exactly.
Like, the scaling can catch you out so badly, and especially if you're running those higher stakes as well. You've got the ×2 scaling on top of the other scalings as well, from like green deck and orange deck, I think, or purple deck, whichever one. It's a lot. You have to earn a lot of points by the end. And also, like, I think there are definitely some people out there that play Plasma deck more consistently than other decks, just because you do get a lot of that safety and that power.
Exactly.
That can lead to some bad habits in play, because you get a very warped idea as to how useful certain jokers are versus others. Because what, like, an S tier joker on Plasma deck might be like a B tier on any other deck, for example.
So
like both of
Kel and Flicky are looking kind of the same. The main difference is that Kel's got that interests joker. I forget the name of it. Flicky's got Odd Todd, which gives plus 31 chips for each odd card that you're playing, and also the standard joker for plus 4 mult.
Yeah, but this is a great example. Like, Castle, don't get me wrong, Castle's not a bad joker, but its utility can be really limited in regular Balatro. Whereas, it's like on something like Plasma deck, really powerful, genuinely really powerful.
Yep.
White stake Plasma makes you feel like a god. Gold stake Plasma is torture. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Double
Ooh,
Castle.
okay,
for
all right.
Kel. That's a lot of chip scaling.
It's a lot of chips.
And also getting the Odd Todd.
Now,
that's a lot of chips.
Does the second castle have the chip scaling of the first one already?
I don't know.
I don't know. That'd be curious. I'd be curious to know that. It's turning into Age of Empires.
Let me just castle drop on my opponents.
Yeah. We're getting castle dropped. Forward castles only. It's the same according to Picardi. Thank you. Yeah, that's the thing, is like when you get to later runs, like the chip jokers are really good, but you need some kind of exponential engine in your build.
Yeah, there is that
point.
Pivot moment when you're like, oh man, I wish I had X mults right now, and you know that then you are asked the question like, hey, have you managed your econ well enough that you can make such a hard pivot from that nice early scaling, like, oh wow, we're like walking in the park and it's all daisies and all that.
Yeah.
And then suddenly you're just entering hell.
And that's the other thing as well, is
perfect timing.
Here?
Hello.
Because it scales so fast,
How are you
your
feeling over
econ
there?
really slows down as you go further into the run too.
I feel a sense of opportunity, like possibility. Oh, yeah, there's an opportunity there.
Here's their
I suppose.
first head-to-head. I was favoring Flicky up until that double
question
castle.
is whether or
Now,
not I need
I'm not
to
so
wait
sure.
the right things to happen again.
I couldn't call it.
For instance, this hand is what the right things look like for me. So we're gonna see how this stacks up against what you put out in a second.
26k.
Quintuple on Todd proc. Very good.
Very good.
I think Flicky is finding
This is a mediocre
a lot of
hand.
use out of full houses today.
It's okay. It's okay. They all have to come from somewhere. I'm scared whether that means anything. Okay, because I didn't know whether you were gonna lull me into a false sense of security. Like, oh, here's my woe is me. Here's my little my
little guys, my birthday.
You mean how
Imagine
you do
Kel
that?
getting flicky.
Sometimes.
Imagine Flicky getting flicky.
Sometimes. You got to keep them on their toes.
I'm always saying that.
Can I tell you something?
Mm.
This is not giving you any tactical information other than it's funny. I did pick Jimbo up. When I saw just the regular, well, there is a regular Joker in the shop. I don't know if you've seen him yet, but I saw him and I was like, come with me, buddy.
Didn't see that. Interesting.
I needed to show off that I have a gold stake sticker on him.
Flicky's flexing.
Close actually.
Close.
Very close.
Very close.
Oh, this could go anywhere.
A little too close that I don't think Flicky should be doing swag strats right now. I think Flicky needs to play a little smarter than this. I certainly wouldn't underestimate
Card sharp.
Kel.
Ooh, that's
Card
a
sharp.
good X mult right
Card
there.
sharp's very good. And he can easily afford it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would just get it. Once
just get
your
it.
Gross Michelle dies out, you get a ×3 and a ×3.
Yeah.
You just play easy hands and you're basically set.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Is Flicky going for full houses again? I didn't see. I think
He did a full house
he did for that big
earlier
one.
on, but I think he's still very flexible.
Okay. But yeah, no, like for an opponent as dangerous as Kel, genuinely that $2 or $3 that Flicky spent on getting the Jimbo, that could tip the scales, right? Like Kel gives you very little room to maneuver. So a swag strat is fun, but is it going to be the crucial misstep that Flicky has against Kel? I guess we'll see.
Ooh. He just sold the Gross Michelle, which I think if you sell it, it doesn't trigger the Cavendish.
No, it doesn't.
Spawn.
It has to die to get Cavendish, I believe. Yeah.
Yeah. He went for the holographic
Scary face.
face Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, scary face. Okay, he's being smart and keeping the card sharp at least, but getting the Mary Andy, which by the way, if you have never seen that Joker before, that's because you need to do the speed run to unlock it. I forget what it does. I think it's like +2 discards, -1 hand or something. I don't remember.
Mary Andy. Is a uncommon Joker that provides additional discards but at the cost of reduced hand size. That is +3 discards each round, -1 hand size.
Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Kel has indeed picked up the card sharp, but did not go for the scary face.
Oh, trading card there. That could
this
be.
This is where the builds are starting to diverge.
Yeah, trading card can be good for deck fixing, but again, would Flicky want to drop anything that he has currently to get it?
Yeah, I think Flicky is just focusing on the scoring right now. He doesn't really need to do too much deck fixing.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the Jokers, I actually don't know how much deck fixing would help you here.
It's not really pushing him towards a certain type of build.
No, you just play. As long as you play something fairly reliable, you score pretty well with this build right now.
Yeah, I think the most amount of fixing that I could imagine happening is trying to get a whole bunch of re-triggers going, trying to get a whole bunch of enhancements going.
True. Yeah.
Just to get the scores up.
Mm-hmm. Just get those molts, get those additional chips onto the cards. If you could get the additional chip enhancements onto the cards, that pays off very quickly in plasma deck, especially if you play bigger hands.
Exactly. Yep.
I forget what it's called, but it's like the blue one, you know.
Hierophant.
Yeah. Yeah, neither of them going for the trading card. I personally really like trading card, but I've also absolutely thrown runs because I've been too desperate to get trading card too early, and it does nothing for me.
The more of one suit you have, the more likely the castle will choose that suit. That is also true, yeah. That is also true.
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that. True. So you could deck fix for castle, then.
Yeah, and I think Kel will want to deck fix even more considering, they have a double castle going.
Mm-hmm. Still, I'm surprised that Flicky dropped the Gross Michelle. I mean, the foil
Yeah, because
scary
like you
faces.
could get the Cavendish and then get like a double ×3. That is huge. That can actually make your plus molts way more than your plus chip jokers and stuff.
Yeah, I mean the scary face is nice. Do I want it over a Gross Michelle though? I don't know. Especially if you know you're going to get Cavendish
not
later.
Do you have something cooking over there?
Like even if it's holographic
no,
and it
not
gets
at the
the
moment.
plus 10 molts,
Okay,
I
okay.
still don't know
I have
whether or not
something
it's
good building.
better than a
I
Gross
don't really know
Michelle.
how it's going to go during the ball.
Just because of the Cavendish potential.
Yeah.
So there's a little something.
Yeah,
Just a
again,
little
Crocodilia might be onto it. It might be the mental shock of having a Gross Michelle that never dies, which is definitely what happened in the first game of tonight.
Yeah, that's very fair. Maybe Flicky was scared that he was going to lose too many lives and can't orchestrate a comeback in time.
Logically speaking, Gross Michelle is always equally likely to die or live, right? But that's not how the human perception of probability works, right? If you see something occur, in your mind, the likelihood of
Nice
that
hand,
happening
holy
again is
shit.
higher because you've seen it happen once already.
You still have one left.
So,
I do, but you have 3 left. Yeah, no, I think you might have found some kind of engine in between because that's what I've got.
Oh.
yeah, Kel just ate.
Nice.
Kel just ate Flicky's.
Kel got
lunch
it.
right there. Yeah.
Okay, I gotta kick my game up.
I'm telling you, you can't be doing.
Good
Gotta
luck.
be on my toes. Yeah.
You can't be doing swag strats against an opponent like this.
Exactly, Kel is an incredibly tough opponent.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing is that their builds haven't diverged quite enough.
No, they're
Seeing
still
that
very similar to
Kel
one
has-
another. Kel is kind of largely doing what Flicky's doing, just better. With the 2 castles.
Kel's got double castles, Kel's got the mail-in rebate, which means that Kel has way better economy, which means that they're gonna see the jokers before Flicky. So yeah, at this point, Kel is just constantly one step ahead of Flicky.
Yeah, no, it's a little silly to say that you could throw a game with a $4 swag strat, but it's just when you're early
Hi,
on
Mike.
and like every dollar counts. I don't know.
How's the deer doing, by the way? Welcome on in.
Yeah, welcome in. Early on,
Deja vu.
just stuff like that can really come back to bite you. Man, I don't know. I still couldn't call this. At the moment, I'm leaning Kel, but as we've seen, Flicky could really pull something out.
Yeah. Perhaps Flicky will do another double treb. You know what they say? If you have 2 castles, just get 2 trebs.
Yeah, just do this is just an Age of Empires 2 cast now. Alright. Oh my god. Kel just lost a castle.
Wait.
Kel just
Oh, for
dropped
the photograph.
Kel just dropped a castle with a photograph. Never mind, we are almost identical builds. God
Almost
damn it.
identical builds except for
The mail-in rebate versus the scary face.
The econ.
Except Flicky has a lot more money in the bank. So
Oh, very fair. I think it's those. Wow, that's another temperance.
yeah, I definitely
Yep, there's the
couldn't call this.
Hierophant. I'm wondering whether or not selling the second castle is a misplay.
Do you think you drop the odd
Because-
Todd instead?
Yes, because the odd tot doesn't scale enough. Like the castle can scale infinitely potentially. The odd tot, it's very dependent first of all on what kind of cards you draw, because the chances of you drawing like all odds is
It's
not always
unlikely.
there.
It's unlikely, yeah. Yeah,
Castle,
I think I'm
you can
inclined to
scale
agree.
infinitely.
I think I'm inclined to agree. Odd Todd is nice. But you know, like how easy is it to you have to do a lot of deck fixing for that to be like super reliable. You know, as it stands kind of by definition it procs maybe 50% of the time, but well actually no, less because you have to consider face cards count as 10.
Yeah.
So it's actually the deck overall is slightly weighted towards even Steven in terms of what will proc. So yeah, so in an average deck, it's Ace 3, 5, 7, 9. I mean, it's still almost half the deck, but emphasis on almost there.
Yeah, it's really a peculiar play. Like, obviously, I think that having photograph for the extra
sure, photograph is great.
Nice.
Yeah, it's just what we would have dropped for photograph, I think, is where we differ.
But here's also an important thing. I think photograph triggers from the hand, so that happens before any of the extra plus molds from, say, your jokers right now. So, actually, now that I think about it, photograph might be worse even than Odd Todd. In
really?
Plasma deck, at least.
Really? Okay.
Unless you have like a really like jacked scaling hand with planet cards.
True. Oh no, wait. Yeah, no. Do you think that this might be a case of making a play that would have made more sense on any deck other than Plasma deck? Do we think maybe Kells cost themselves a little bit of score here by making what would otherwise be quite a sensible play, but on Plasma deck maybe the math doesn't math in the same way?
Yeah, I don't know. I think photograph can still be really powerful if you're playing a very high scoring hand and you've leveled that hand up enough.
Yeah,
just
I'm
because of the way
inclined to
that
agree.
the math pans out.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. The thing is I don't know. Like, if you sat me down with a calculator and a piece of paper, I'd maybe eventually figure out which is more optimal. But in terms of just like a spur of the moment, like gut assessment, I can understand why you would make that choice. Knowing what we know about, Plasma deck and also just the circumstances they're both in, I don't know if the value proposition quite adds up for that choice.
I'm very curious to see whether or not Kel can make it work. But he's going to have to, one, fix his deck up to get consistent high-scoring hands, and then level the hell out of that high-scoring hand.
Burnt Joker just showed up. Oh.
Skipped it.
Oh, shit. What is Kel's plan right now? Burnt Joker plus Card Sharp can be huge.
I'm seeing the Seltzer. Retriggers on face cards is a possibility. There's another thing, by the way. The Odd Todd and the Photograph have an anti-synergy. The Odd Todd triggers on the odd cards, but
we
face
lost
cards
the
are
other
considered
castle.
tens.
We lost the other castle.
What on
in
earth?
exchange for the Seltzer. Yeah.
But the castles... What? But the castles all scale infinitely. What is happening? I'm so confused.
Hello again.
Hello. You sound happy over there. Yeah.
Could have been a glazed over reroll. I do those all the time.
Yeah.
I don't think I got anything.
I might, but it's also like it's
currently,
not consistent. That's my big problem.
Kel
Is,
has
like
a
nothing
level
about
3
any of my
pair, and
builds
the rest
today have
of
been
their hands are
consistent. Like I can't. I don't know if I can always replicate hands like that.
I don't know whether or not Photograph is going to be really that worth it.
Mm-hmm. Flicky's scoring very well at the moment. Very well.
Very well. Has one hand left. Yeah, look at it right now. A pair is a ×2. Then the Photograph
I think your
procs,
hands are very good.
which makes it a ×4.
I'm happy
which
to
on Plasma
see
is
how
just
things are looking right now, but I
basically
know
add
how
two.
last round went.
You add one on either
And
side of the
just because
calculation.
last game that luck went my way does not mean it's not going to go your way. Have you ever seen an anime where there's like the guy with like the tinted fingers in front of his face, and the glasses
Yeah,
have
I
like a
think
big
Kel
sheen on
is
them, and like you can't see
just
through them?
taking their loss right now, getting
That's
the
how I'm doing.
gold
That's how
seal
I'm
for some
looking
extra
at it.
Getting that
money,
money.
I
and
don't
Yeah.
know whether or not.
seeing if they can fix their deck somehow.
That's ooh.
Also, yes,
Ooh.
Card Sharp isn't really doing much for Ida, because the only way that Card Sharp can truly
You need repeat hands, right?
benefit is if you have like a good plus molt.
Mm-hmm.
Good plus molts and extra X molts, so that they can scale off of each other exponentially.
There's the burn Joker. Flicky skipped over it too. Neither of them are interested in the burnt Joker.
Yeah, and Flicky can still scale up his castle. Kel is now castleless.
Mm-hmm. I think Kel's in trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think there was genuinely a misplay. Like, honestly, as soon as like the first castle got deleted, I thought that was kind of a misplay. But once the second castle was deleted,
Kel's got a DNA.
The synergy. The odd tot doesn't really synergize with the photograph. I don't really see how the card sharp can really pay dividends. It's
Kel's
really
got
tough.
Kel's got a DNA, but skipping over it.
Trinity, thank you for the follow, by the way. Very much appreciate it.
Man, I'd be reluctant to call it this early. I think Flicky's definitely on top right now. Burn Joker's too much of an opportunity cost. Maybe. Yeah.
Also, I can't remember, but was it also Eternal?
No, we don't have
I
Eternals
can't
on
remember
this
if it
stick.
had an Eternal seal on it.
We don't have Eternals on this stick.
I thought it was Black
Wait,
Stakes.
are we black?
Eternals.
Oh, we do
The
have
Malin
Eternals.
rebase is
Oh,
Eternal.
okay, sorry. For some reason, oh yeah, we do, because that's an Eternal Malin. My bad.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot what stake we were doing. My bad.
You think Keller's trying to move off chips to malt, but it's not really working out. Yeah, I don't think
possible.
so either. Like it would work out if you have a couple of decent plus malts, but if you have a plus malt Joker, then your photograph will not will calculate first. Then the plus malt from the Joker will happen, and you know, then maybe afterwards you can get card sharp if you play the same hand twice. So even if you get like a decent plus malt Joker, your photograph is still just like hanging there uselessly.
Yeah. It's... I don't know. Like I said before, I think if an avenue for victory shows up, Kel will identify it. Kel's very good at identifying opportunities from what we've seen. That being said, really gonna have to pull something out to beat Flicky on this.
Yeah. Now, here's my proposition for what Flicky should do with his Joker setup. Odd Todd and the Scary Face. I don't know whether.
That's the thing. They don't really.
I guess they kind of synergize well because it is like a plus 30 chip value, so there's more chip value for more cards overall.
But face cards aren't odd. Face cards aren't odd. Is the issue?
Yeah. But I like it more for Flicky because it's just spreading his bets out more evenly.
Yeah, I guess. I like if Flicky got something like Pareidolia, then maybe. But even then, like, what do you drop for Pareidolia? Card sharp, maybe? Yeah.
Or the 2-pair Joker?
Perhaps. I don't know.
Yeah, no problem, Trinity. Love to have you here.
I don't know. I do not know. I could not call it right now. I at the moment I'm leaning Flicky. One hand left on the seltzer for Kel.
Okay, that was really funny. There was a smiley face. Kel rerolled, and then there was a foil smiley face, but it's also eternal.
Are you sure you don't want the smiley face? I'm sure.
It's foil now. Ooh, baseball card. How many uncommons? You only really have one uncommon. Rerolls on the baseball card. Only one hand left on the seltzer. Thank you for pointing that out, DVD. There's too many things for me to pay attention to, so I'm glad that the chat is also here to commentate on us commentating.
And we're also like we're spending a lot of our brain power right now just trying to get into the players' heads, just trying to figure out what they're thinking. It's yeah. Also, I'm not gonna lie, like, I don't know about you, I'm a little exhausted after that previous game.
That was quite a roller coaster, wasn't it? It was really exciting, and right now I'm a little bit worried.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes the seltzer. Right now I'm a little bit worried if it's gonna be, you know, quite the same like exciting back and forth.
I think a little bit of it is the heat as well. I don't have the stamina that I normally do, but it's just after that previous game, I was just like, oh, everything's downhill from there, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like, how do you beat?
How do you
score
follow
high?
that? Yeah, how do you follow that?
Yeah, it looks like they're both gonna just have to be stick in the trenches for a while. I'm favoring Flicky's.
I think I'm
chances,
favoring
just because of the castle, really.
Yeah,
like, the castle is huge.
I'm favoring Flicky too. Sorry. I don't know though. I do not know. It's. Yeah, no, I think I'm leaning Flicky. I think I'm leaning like 65% Flicky at the moment, just based on kind of the builds they have and the way they've played up until now. We did, like, you know, to give a little bit of a peek behind the curtain, I think Flicky has been practicing Plasma Stake. Which will definitely help. Kel's got Mike on the team. Kel has got Gross Michelle.
Passed up on the Bloodstone as well.
But Flicky's got a much better setup right now, definitely.
Flicker has a way
better setup. Does anyone remember Flicker?
Though.
Does anyone remember the website Flicker?
I vaguely remember it.
Yeah, consigned to the dustbin of history, along with pets.com. Alright.
There we go.
It's funny because I got there and I was like,
Flicky's
cool, I'm
name
gonna
to
mess
Flicker
around and
Verb on
look
my
up some
stream.
stuff to put on until
You're
we're ready.
welcome,
And it's like,
Picati.
meanwhile, I'm the one holding everything up.
I see.
Flicker's still
Doing
up,
okay
no
over
way.
there?
Yeah, I think I'm doing fine.
We like to hear that. I don't like to hear that, but
Flicker
you know, it's
is
good
still
to,
up.
it's
What
good
the
to know
hell?
that you're
Oh
feeling
shit!
like
I forgot they're in the. Yeah, I should.
Yeah, we're in
unmute them.
PvP
They're in
now, yeah.
PvP. Sorry, I was too focused on Flicker still existing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry, we got distracted by the fact that Flicker is still up. $128K.
Did I unmute them? I can't hear them.
They're quiet at the moment.
Okay, they're speaking right now. They were just really
Flicky's locking in while just racking up a very respectable amount of points on the board. Kel's doing okay. Can't match Flicky though. Look at that. 236K. Yeah. That is a statement of intent, and the intent is to run you over with a steamroller. Let's see if Kel can answer it.
Alright, here's a 2-pair. Decently leveled up at level 5, but it's not enough. Ooh. I'm just hoping that Gross Michelle goes
Wow,
extinct.
good job.
That'd be,
Thank
that
you.
would probably be
I can tell you're still
one
thinking
avenue
over
for
there, and I
Kells
know
to come
you're gonna find
for the
some.
Gross Michelle to go extinct.
Absolutely. If Kel can get a Cavendish this ante, then it's back on. But Kel's got to pull something out of the hat right now, because as it stands, Flicky only needs to win one more time.
Yeah.
And also,
it's match point.
yeah, and also, what do you think Kel's chances are of getting to the next PvP blind? Because we need to remember, this is Black Stake on Plasma. The stakes per blind are ramping up fast.
That's a good question. I haven't really been paying much attention
No,
to
I haven't,
how
but-
high the current blinds are.
But it's Black Stake on Plasma. It's going up quicker than you think.
I'll let you know as soon as I see
Yeah,
the
as soon as we
size
see
of the
it,
small
yeah.
blind. Okay, there's a Lucky King. That can help, actually.
Okay, Flicky needs 72k
Okay.
and just got 117 in a couple hands, so it's
Odd
not
Todd
too...
has been sold in favor of the scary face on Kel's side.
Regular scary face for Kel rather than the foil scary face for Flicky. Is that foil or holographic? Which one's the rainbow one? Is that holographic?
Foil adds chips.
Yeah, okay, so
holographic
that's
adds,
the
I
one.
think, plus 10 molt, and then there's polychrome, which adds times 1.5.
Right, okay. I don't know why Kel pivoted away from chips either. I think Kel has lapsed into playing regular Balatro, not Plasma Balatro. And I think that's going to be what separates the two here. Flicky never lost sight of the fact that Flicky's playing Plasma Deck. Whereas, I don't know, I might be completely wide of the mark here. I get the impression that's what's happened with Kel.
Kel sold the Gros Michel too. No Cavendish.
No
he's going
Cavendish.
for the defensive Joker, which means that more chips, the less lives you have than your opponent. So Kel's using that as a possible comeback strategy. Plus 250 chips right now.
Not a bad strat. It won't win you a game though. Really.
It won't win you a game, but it's gonna give him more of an opportunity to find a comeback mechanic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
I think Kel would have won now if they kept the double castle.
I'm inclined to agree.
Think so.
Yeah. I think so too.
But why keep the photo? I don't know.
No. But again, it's because if you're playing regular Balatro, photo would be cracked. But you're not. Right? Do you see what I mean? Like, the value judgments on the Jokers is completely skewed when it comes to Plasma Deck. In my opinion. Don't get me wrong, photo is nice to have. Like, there's a reason everyone loves photo. But is it going to help you with the build you currently have, with the hands you're playing, with the scores that you're racking up? That I can say with less certainty.
You don't think Kel is familiar with Plasma? From what I remember Flicky saying in the pre-match commentary, Kel's pretty good at Plasma.
I think Kel is pretty good at Plasma.
I don't understand the current pivot.
I think maybe Kel has a plan in mind that just didn't pan out. That's entirely possible, I think. Kel just had a very particular build in mind, and they're just not getting the RNG they need to make that happen. Whereas, I know for a fact, I think Flicky has played Plasma Deck today. Right, so it's like fresh. But it could also just be that they both had different plans in mind, and Flicky's plan worked out, and Kel's didn't. It could be as simple as that.
I think what Kel might be trying to do right now is going for 5 of a kind or flush 5s with Lucky Kings, which is a bold strategy.
It's a Momo strategy. Momo would do that with Queens, but actually I think one with Kings in the first game, doing 5 of a kind Lucky Kings.
True.
It's a powerful strat. Yeah, I don't know. I think Flicky's got this, but we'll see if Kel can pull something out. It's how much of a difference that defensive Joker makes, really.
Yeah, plus 250 chips is nothing to scoff at.
It is. However, I mean, okay, Kel hit 150k chips after, 2 hands? That's respectable. It might still get outpaced by Flicky. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm not sure, how many chips the castle has right now. What happened?
Soul for...
a Soul Joker! Oh, goodness.
Ooh. Drop the photo for it.
Send it. Get rid of that photo. It is doing nothing.
Or maybe Scary Face.
I would keep the Scary Face. That's plus chips. The photo is doing less than the Scary Face. Plus, you have so many Lucky Kings right now. I would keep the Scary Face.
Okay, maybe drop Card Sharp.
Yeah, Card Sharp, or just get rid of Photograph.
No.
Oh my goodness! Why are you using? You skip the soul.
I mean, it is a gamble, but really, in the situation you're in, a gamble's kind of what you need, right? Flicky showed that you can be as close to death as possible. You believe in the heart of the cards.
Right? I like how you said close to death as possible, right?
As we go into the PvP blind. Alright, let's see how this goes. I would have taken that gamble.
Well, now.
Greetings.
It's all or nothing.
It is. Oh, you had asteroids waiting.
Yeah. Brought the whole belt with me.
That does eat into my chips by a lot.
Still instant 90k off Flicky there. I don't think it'll be enough.
Alright, let's see what Flicky. Let's see what Kel can pull off with the defensive Joker.
That's a lot.
Nice. Good first hand.
Yeah.
76,000, less than Flicky's first hand.
It's respectable, but is it going to be enough?
But he's currently fishing for the Lucky Kings. He has the potential for a full house with a re-triggering king and a lucky king.
Potential though.
And he can death one of the. He's gonna death the re-trigger king. Very good.
Potential's good.
He's got 4 of a kind
Does
now.
nothing for you unless you can capitalize on it though.
Okay. There's your score to beat.
Okay.
300,000 to beat.
Mm,
Going for a 2-pair. Maybe going for a second 2-pair to trigger the card shop.
yeah,
'Cause it's
maybe.
right there.
Maybe. It's doable.
Okay, yeah.
Ooh.
They just need one more 2-pairs, and I think it
boy.
might be doable. I think it might be doable.
Let's see. Let's see if Kel lives to fight another day.
Is Kel going to escape the jaws?
I
of
couldn't call it.
Oblivion?
I couldn't. Kel's got 2 discards,
He's
but
got- he can fish for another 2-pair. He needs to fish for another 2-pair. Discarding a... Wait, discarding a bunch of enhanced cards. I mean, maybe they just... Oh dear. There's no
Ooh.
2-pairs. There's no 2-pairs left in their hand.
Well, let's see.
I don't think it's happening.
No.
Ah,
Rip.
Oh, there we go.
Rip.
Rip.
Match point, Flicky.
Oh my god. Yeah, you see, you
Wow.
went with a scary face too.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What a
That
game.
was a lot closer by that one than I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
You were gonna say sorry.
I was thinking planning too far into the future, I fear.
It happens. It's really like it's very near term stuff with multiplayer Balatro. I've had to kind of train myself out of like playing as if I was going to try to play like endless Balatro.
Yeah, you had a very steady deck, I see.
Yes.
Just build up
Yeah.
castle, dot, yeah.
Yeah, Castle, normally I will, like, it has to start working early. And if I hadn't gotten it as early as I did, I wasn't sure if it was going to end up coming through for me, but I'm glad that it ended up, like, I think it's almost a showman by now, right? Yeah, it's 207 chips. So, oh, that was close, though.
That's very close.
There were a couple of times during both of these games where I was like, I'm screwed. Shall we tune in the commentators?
Yep. You may speak now.
Yellow.
Hello.
Hi,
Hello,
we are the
commentators.
What a
commentators.
game. What a game.
What a game, yeah. We heard from you already, Kel, that you kind of like we're thinking too far ahead into the future, which is kind of like what we in the commentary.
That's the
box were
assessment
also
we
seeing,
because we were looking at like the moment to moment decisions, and we were speculating on what you were thinking. What was your long-term plan for a lot of those choices? Like, what were you building towards?
Just transition to stacking high mold.
Right,
Because
okay.
like chip jokers are good like for half of the game. Then they start to fall off.
Exactly, especially on higher stakes, yeah.
Yep. No, I was worried about that because as soon as I saw that you were starting to catch up, I knew that like scaling on chips can only go so quick because there's no like X chips. And if you had an X molt thing going on, I would have had no answer to it, and you would have started running away from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was
Also
way
shied
Yeah,
away
no,
from
that-
a legendary card.
Yeah, that was very well played. Well, well done,
Yeah.
Flicky.
Congratulations, Flicky, for the victory.
Yeah, how do you feel?
Kel, you'll be going into the double Elim bracket where you'll
Yeah.
be facing
Against whoever
where you will
wins.
be facing again.
Yeah, it's gonna be
whoever wins
loses
versus-
against me and Mackie, I think.
No, isn't it? Kel's opponent
It's either
is
Ezra or Reagan.
Reagan.
in the loser
Ezra v.
round.
That's
Reagan.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
And
What,
that
what a
was-
game.
that
Flicky.
Good game, Kel. I was very scared going into this one because I know you are a good player. So
You're pretty devious yourself.
I you know what's funny? I was just talking to my chat where it's like I am being genuine when I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna go. But like, then
I'm
when
not convinced.
But then when luck starts turning in my favor, I just sound like the biggest asshole on the planet. Because I'm like, I'm not sure. I don't know. But like, I'm being so genuine where I'm like, I don't trust this game to continue giving me good luck or to ever give me good luck. So when it starts giving me good luck, I'm like, the good times will not be good forever, and I'm just like in my mindset, I'm like, I don't know, I can't complain on this.
Yeah, sure. Worst case scenario is like the only case scenario, right? Yeah.
Exactly. You always have to play as if you're about to have the worst case scenario happen.
Well, what a game. So yeah, it's next match currently scheduled is going to be me versus Spiky, which will be 6 p.m. GMT on Thursday. Joey, I think you're on to commentate that, and maybe Flicky as well, depending.
Yes, I may be there, depending on my own availability on the day.
I think we may be having a second game on the day too. That might be it looks like that's when Reagan Ezra is happening as well, which will be at 5:30 PST. I'm not 1,000,000% on what that is in GMT land.
Hang on one second.
Extremely late for us Europeans, I would say.
Here, that is the time that it would be. I don't know. So that would be like Friday morning. It's in voice text in the tournament server.
Yeah, I think I'll be ultra asleep by then. That's
2:30
a.m. for me.
Yeah, I can do that. All right. Yeah,
Ash is just like 1:30 a.m. Yeah,
that's
sure,
fine.
why not?
Like, I'm
a night owl, and it's really hot at the moment anyway, so I'm not going to be sleeping well regardless. So I can do that. That's fine.
Oh yeah, true. It's been boiling over here. I had a fan pointed at me. I put my water bottle in the fridge so it'd be extra cold. Before the match, I just went to the sink and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna like dip my arm under the sink for a moment to just let myself cool off.
Yeah. It's unpleasant here at the moment. Yeah, I definitely like that combined with just the emotional roller coaster that was match 2. Was
yeah.
No, God, match 2 was. I was like, oh no, there's nothing.
Regardless of whether or not you were gonna win that round, you have the highest scoring hand in this entire tournament so far.
I
saw that billion show up, and I was like, thank God, the RNG went my way there.
Yeah, at the moment, the record now for someone else to beat is I think 2.1 billion.
I think it's gonna happen. There's
Something
gonna
like
be
that,
a future game where like Picardi is gonna like have some kind of insane Kamehameha type play at some point in the future.
I love Latino Men so much. Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you for the follow here as well.
That's an incredible name. I love that.
That is. Okay, well, I'm gonna be streaming a little bit. Actually, no. Do I want to? How long have we been going? No, I'm gonna stop here. It's too hot. I can't be bothered. I'm sorry.
Is anybody continuing?
Not me.
Okay, may I make a suggestion?
Yes.
So this Balatro tournament, I put it together after watching some other Balatro streamers playing in their own Major League Balatro tournament, is what it was called. And there is a particular Balatro player who I have learned a lot of strategy from and enjoy watching. Have y'all heard of Raffle before?
Yes, he's currently live.
ROFFLE.
Yeah.
He is currently live. What do we say we just drop 4 raids on him back to back?
Okay. Yeah, I'm up for that.
Can you give me one moment?
Yes.
How do you spell the name?
ROFFLE.
Raffle. Got it.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
Raffle is genuinely, if anybody here likes Balatro and wants to stick around on that stream and like learn more about high level strategies, Raffle has been who I've learned a lot of my strategies through. So I think that's going to be a good way for us all to go whenever y'all are ready and want to say goodbye to your streams.
Okay.
Yeah, sure. I'd be down for that. Yep.
Okay. Well, thank you, everybody. This has been a really fun tournament to put together. I'm Kel. Excellent games tonight. I at no point thought this was going to be in the bag.
Very well played.
Very well played.
I'm feeding you to the Wah, who's very skillful.
Yes. I'm gonna be melted in a little bit, I think, by whoever gets up next to me.
Yeah, absolutely.
If I ever have to face against Picardi, it's so over for me, dude. But thank you, commentators. Thank you, Gachapon and Joey. And look forward to Spiky v Gachapon later this week.
Yeah, it's going to be
very exciting.
It's going to be one of the games of all time. Definitely.
It sure will.
It'll be like the first game where you'll be unable to commentate on account of the fact that you're playing.
True.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Later, everybody. Thank you all so much.
All right. Yeah,
Yes.
I'm ready to raid through whenever you are.
Yep,
I'm hitting the
also
button.
ready to raid through. I'll hit the raid button so I can let the timer run down. I'll get the rate message going for you all.
Okay.
Rate message in case you all want to do it. I'll see y'all